That's so crazy.
What will you do now? Whatever will you do?
Everything. But like damage is not that tight, I feel like.
I know for optimal,
I feel like you can get
Titan,
hit a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you can get hit a lot. I feel.
Except for Chris, because Chris can still get 181, like with Jackenstein.
Dude.
Yeah.
What? Where Chris can just get hit by everything?
Yeah, Chris just soaks up 3 hits and dies. It's especially punishing on the Unleash turns.
Yeah.
Which is
I
where
feel
it
like
likes
as
to
soon as you
happen.
do the third Unleash, like it's fine if Chris dies.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you do the third Unleash, that's usually where the fight should end. Like you aren't even supposed to see the final attack.
Like that, or like the turn after.
Yeah, unless you miss every crit.
Not every crit. Like, if you like miss like around like you need to at least be good with crits. Basically, it's not lenient, but it's not tight. I don't
now
know
I'm
exact...
just at max TP from that. I don't know what I did differently.
I don't know the exact crit ranges for Titan outside of ACAP-G, where it's like hit most of your crits. You are not allowed to miss any crits, especially on the Unleash turn.
Yeah, I mean you only have an Unleash turn, so like grazing isn't really a problem.
Because like
you just hit through the thing.
Yeah,
because
it doesn't matter where you reach. It doesn't matter if you hit Unleash.
Dude, I keep fucking
hands.
up and I forget to do attack all, dude. And I just waste.
Like I will say, like it does in ACAP-G, it doesn't matter if you get max TP on the hand attack or the attack right after, because it's still the same amount of damage. It just you're doing an Unleash earlier.
I think I understand the worms more. Like, you can kind of you gotta wait until they, like, do their weird turn. So, like, they can do their, like, flick in the middle of their path, and then you can just...
I missed the wrong warp that makes you...
So, like, you can get them while they flick, in the middle of their flick, and then just kind of wait for them to pass you. That seems to work. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes I have enough TP, and I didn't even beat any of the worms either. And other times I just don't. I don't know. Whatever. Dude, yeah, I got fucking walled. There's nothing I could do. Dude, I keep forgetting to fight all, man. Like, I'll do the Unleash, and then I fight, and then I forget to fight all. Like, I don't know why I'm forgetting this. I've done this like a million times.
Nah, I feel that.
But yeah, you do not use tension bit at the beginning of the fight, right? Like, that is or
so,
tension gem.
It does. From what I remember, this is like I remember Jack saying this, that it really doesn't matter when you use it, but the best time to use it is after the first cycle.
Just because, like, these are really easy to graze. So, like, why
and also,
would you
like,
use it
if you
early?
use it after the first cycle, there's a good chance you can just immediately unleash again.
Yeah, you unleash like the next turn. It looks like. Yeah, it feels like the TP you get from the bubbles is random. What? I had Brighten up and it didn't do anything. Like, it just didn't affect the bubbles, like the fingers at all. Why?
Could have been where you were positioned, because it's aiming for the
No,
eyes,
but I
not
was
the whole...
directly in the middle.
Because I know, like, I
don't
learned this
know.
today, actually. Like, it's not targeting the finger, it's targeting the eye on the finger.
Is that position on the finger random? Because I was in the
No.
dead center.
I don't think so, at least.
Because, like, I was targeting the... Like, I was in the exact place I normally was. Like, in the dead center. I don't know. I'm running into, like, weird shit in this fight that I feel like shouldn't be an issue, but is, like, becoming an issue. Why is Ralsei dead?
Because he's made of tissue paper and also evil.
Yeah.
I don't think I need him, but, like, yeah, sometimes these, like, really long worms, like, when they do their weird 45-degree angle turn, it can be just so hard.
Well.
Hey, you got the one that mattered.
Yeah, I got the one that mattered.
Bang.
Oh, what, the Buff Lizard one?
Yeah. Just love the awkward pause.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, and Ralsei's back up. Hooray.
Yeah.
Hey.
Worm baby. And Ralsei's dead again. Because he's
he's
evil,
evil.
obviously.
If it wasn't
Okay,
evil,
I
he'd
need
stay alive.
Suzy to not die, please. Okay, cool. And then I don't have enough for Brighton because Ralsei's dead. Awesome.
I love it
Alright.
when that happens.
So
but you don't
now
get,
I have to just.
No, but you don't get. According to that one person on Twitter, it's
raise this by
it's a skill
default.
issue for not using Brighton and thinking the attacks are hard. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's almost as if
true.
like Ralsei dies, it doesn't matter.
Mhm.
All right, I think I'm getting the harder attack because Ralsei's been down for like half the fight, and I missed that crit. I mean, this is also just an easier attack. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
It's not that hard. Nope.
It's also the end of the fight.
Get in the fucking hole.
Like, I don't think it does another cycle. It does?
Yes.
What?
You didn't have enough damage on it because Ralsei died.
Okay, but like, how? I hit like almost all of my crits.
The damage you do miss out on from Ralsei being down, it is a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was like if you're a little over the line. Dude, I hate the red fox, man. Especially when they turn 45 degrees.
Oh my god. Thank you, Joey Fox. If
Tony Fox.
that's even your real name.
Tricky Tony.
Tricky Tony.
Oh, I just realized I cannot
Tony's fine.
manage.
I just love just calling things Tony's final trick.
Yeah.
Tony's final
Tony's
trick.
Final trick.
Specifically, I just love calling the corridors at the after Titan Tony's final trick.
True.
His,
No,
final,
yeah.
his final trick was to make us do City Heights again.
How could he? That cruel bastard.
That bastard.
Lava.
Lava. Can
You know that movie's on streaming now.
Cheese. That's awesome.
Dude, I keep fucking up, dude. I keep forgetting to attack all. Like, I legit do not know what my problem is. Like, I don't know why, like, I can't physically remember to fight all after doing Unleash.
Listen, it
just
could be
don't know
worse. It
why.
could be me in my Jackenstein fight today where I immediately said, all right, don't defend all immediately. And then I defended all immediately. I said it out loud.
What are you supposed to do?
After you bit in gym and do the first turn, you have to unleash immediately. But I defended all because, like, you know, my
Oh, on Jackenstein. Oh, on ACAB. I thought you were talking about just in general.
no, I was talking about.
And I was like, why does that matter? Like, don't you start the fight? But yeah, you're talking about ACAB or chourab.
chourab.
Well, are you allowed to call it ACAB on the GDQ stage? I don't think so.
Probably, as long as we don't like. I don't know.
I think you can't say ACAB, but I think you have to like say something else because that is political speech.
I think it's definitely a question that Shay would probably know the answer to because he probably
That
already
is
asked.
ask staff about it.
Yeah, Shay had probably already asked, but
Yeah.
Can we say ACAB? To all of the cops in our audience, fuck you.
Based.
No, don't
Wait,
worry. This isn't about you. Also.
Wait, Azrael, your splits are coming in clutch because I want to practice Gerson and I'm at the piano, so I can just look at your splits.
you're welcome.
Let's go.
It's very dicey, but doable.
How did I? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I walked directly into that one.
It's the Susie crits that matter the most here, right?
Yeah.
Got it. Alright, everyone's on fucking death's door, but it's okay. Actually, I'll have enough to brighten, so we can just do this on the worms. Oh my god, Brighton makes these worms so much nicer, Jesus Christ. And Susie's dead, so I think that's just dead run. Oh well.
Okay. Alright. It's time to play Gerson for the first time since my casual playthrough.
Honestly, it's like riding a bike. Once you know what the wing condition is, it becomes a lot easier.
Yeah.
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 Okay, yeah, there's literally no path forward there. Like, that was just an impossible attack.
What?
Go into the. Also, why is
Yeah, I
that
feel
plus
like
35% still on the screen?
Yeah,
Tony!
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 Yeah, I feel like I don't have a problem with this fight. It's just sometimes just shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like,
And
I
now
don't
it's
think there
gone.
is a you're consistent at this fight. There's just a it happens sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't.
No matter, you can be consistent at it, but then sometimes.
Every time I get
'Cause the
it,
thing is,
I fear
like-
for my life.
I can just get to certain
Yeah.
points, and just some like positions are gonna fuck me.
Yeah. Listen, but then there's just those times where the game just says fuck you. It's one
Yeah,
of those fights.
I don't know how like what's the difference between getting max TP or not, because like I feel like I do the exact same shit, and sometimes I'm over, and sometimes I'm under.
That was clutch. That was clutch. Everyone's almost fucking dead, but
like that was an undodgeable because the fetuses being really annoying. Dude, I fucked up again.
Mamma mia.
But yeah, like legit, just like imagine I kill my run to forgetting to fucking fight all on Titan. at the very end. Like, not to any like dodging issue, just to be being a fucking moron and not being able to remember anything to save my life. Like a basic turn order.
I will admit sometimes it feels like that Jackenstein fucks with my muscle memory for that, because like you know, when I want to unleash a Titan, my brain's like defend, but like I have to remember no fight, and the fight all is just kind of like I have to like mental reminder, because once again Jackenstein muscle memory starts.
I don't have enough for an okay heal, so. Whoops.
Oakley, do you know the strat?
I have the chart pulled up.
Are you doing the hard one or kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Okay, kindergarten. It's just 2-1-2.
Yeah.
Two heal,
Yeah.
one
It's
rude,
very
2 heal.
lenient.
The final turn.
And you
is
can do those
hammer.
basically anywhere in the fight.
Yeah. Also, what am I doing? Unk don't got it. Unk don't got it.
Like you should. Your last like.
The last normal attack
scripted
is
attack
the
should be on
hammer.
the axe
It's like the second axe hammers.
or the hammers. Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot something.
Dude, what was I supposed to do, huh? Like, I'm surrounded by like 4 fetuses who aren't dying, and then there's just a fucking blast that I can't move. Like, some of these attacks, I swear to God, are just legit undodgeable. Like, I'm glad that ACAP has the privilege of not having to, like, deal with some of these attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, ACAP in general, like, the hardest part is just finishing the run.
Yeah.
You get the easiest versions of, like, every fight.
No, yeah.
Chapter 4 is the victory lap in ACAB.
I
where
did it.
everything just fucking dies.
Yeah, everything dies.
What? I literally got hit by something I couldn't dodge. And everyone's at full health except for Chris, who is almost dead.
Dude, this
Classic.
Because I got hit by
Holy.
2 undodgeable things.
The classic, the
Like,
Titan
quite
classic.
literally undodgeable. I could not move without taking another hit. Like, it was just
Amazing.
actually impossible to dodge.
Dude, I beat it with the strat first try.
Mhm.
Really,
Yeah,
it
it
really
is-
isn't that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Kristen stops, like, dealing that much damage after a certain HP threshold.
Yeah, it's like proportional.
Yeah, you, like, realistically have, like... Dude, everyone is at full health, and Chris dies.
The classic 1 in 81. My favorite Deltarune.
And I just want to point out that every hit that I took was unavoidable. Every single one. Whether I was in a spot where if I had moved, I would have been forced to take a hit, or like, just in a position that no matter what, it would result in a hit. Like, what do you want from me? Also, just the fact that these can move omnidirectional and I can't is really uncomfortable. And I think just like chapter 3 and 4 fights in general sort of have this thing to them where there's just omnidirectionally moving attacks that you can't properly dodge because like you can only move in a direction. And so it's really awkward to dodge in corridors where like you have to just barely slip through but you don't have access to that sort of movement. Like I would legitimately say if you had 360 degree movement, some of these attacks would be a lot easier to dodge because you would be able to just properly slide through them. but because you have to move at 45 degrees at all times.
I remember Chourab Buster. Yay! I can't listen to this part of the song without thinking about the fucking Unk Still Got It gif.
Unk still got it.
The freedom motif portion.
Yeah. I just keep thinking Unk Still Got It.
Unk still got it.
Another undodgeable classic.
Ow, ow, I'm eating shit! Ow!
That doesn't sound healthy.
Yeah. Dude, attack literally anyone other than a single individual, please.
I've been saying this.
Yeah.
Many are saying.
Many are saying this.
Like, I wouldn't say this is hard. It's just bullshit sometimes. Where it's like, okay, this literally isn't my fault.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Alright, this should be shells. One day I will hit all. One day I will hit all the shells. One day.
One day.
One day I will hit all the
Alright,
shells
we're
in the
gonna
final
get good
attack.
RNG. Alright, the bubble's going to be in the fingers. Yes, of course they are.
I forgot to turn on.
How am I at max TP? What? Whatever. I don't know. The
It's
TP in
like
this.
right after the
Wait,
cutscene
do you
ends.
get more TP the more you reset in Titan?
Yes.
Dude, I have to close the game every time.
Or just like
Why?
I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's the same. Every time you reload, have there been more items? Have there been
Yeah.
items? Yeah, it's tracking that.
Why?
Maybe
Why?
this time around, I may be getting an extra attack. I am.
So I have to reset the game every time I want to practice this.
Hmm. Ask if there's like a Titan like I know there's like an option in the practice mod that's like it's something like reset temp flags.
Texas.
I believe it's a debug thing.
Well, I beat the fight, so that's fine.
F12.
I just took an extra turn.
I almost started taking the fucking normal path.
Yeah, that's why I was suddenly like able to hit max TP so easily. Why does
Yeah.
it do that?
As a cushion. Because you can't go back after the fight, so it gives you healing items and starts giving you more TP.
Yeah.
It's to help.
I guess.
It just only happens to be an inconvenience for us for practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was able to hit like some of these so easily. Yeah, I was like,
Although
I don't know
I
why
don't
this is
remember
working
the
out, but
I don't remember the rates on it though. So I have no idea how.
Yeah,
like,
I'm now getting significantly less TP. Great.
I'm kind of curious
No,
how.
I might as
I'm kind of curious how like.
It's all bright in here, cause like.
I wonder how AB handles the piano wrong warp chain. Like, do you just take it? Do you just like wrong warp into the Gerson fight and out? I guess.
You would either wrong warp into the Gerson fight, or you would carry wrong warp state into Gerson afterwards. Jack carries.
I got
Warp State
cornered.
into Gerson.
I got cornered.
I know Jack carries it into Gerson. You don't get it from Gerson though.
Uh-huh. It's like either that or just save and reload after the fight.
Or what you, yeah.
I just assumed like you just grab. I assumed like optimally you would just grab wrong warp state the normal way and then wrong warp.
Well, yeah,
in
you would
and
get
out of
it
the Gerson room.
So you could either do piano first or you can do Gerson first. I think it's just preference.
I mean, I do.
Either you wrong warp into Gerson or you go to piano first and then
I think. I think.
Gerson.
I want to say probably doing Gerson first is faster just because like Jackenstein plops you into that.
I talked to
room.
Jack about it last night, and he said that it like probably doesn't matter. Like it's just like a preference of like what you want to get out of the way first.
I get
because like the save
yeah.
point is like right there for the wrong warp.
And also like I guess like regardless of if you do piano or Gerson first, you can just go ahead and get the piano automatically already once you exit.
Yeah.
Because doing that already gives you wrong warp state from the screen transitions.
Yeah, so like it really doesn't
So, like, it's just
matter.
Gerson
Like I
doing
think it's
Gerson
just
itself.
preference.
Yeah.
It's entirely preference whether or not you want to get the chain out of the way first or Gerson out of the way first.
I did Gerson first because that's what I did.
At least that's what Jack told me.
Yeah, I could see there being like some like extremely minor difference, but like.
I mean, I think the thing is, if you're going for the harder Gerson strat, you probably want to go for Gerson first.
Just to get it out of the
way. Or
way.
if you're just super confident in your wrong warps. You can just kind of do the wrong warps first or whatever. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of preference there because it's the same shit.
Yeah.
I might as well use Brighten on this turn since like I'd rather just not take extra damage. I'm already losing a turn. I might as well use it.
Yeah, with me with Titan, I'd focus less on like optimal TP for getting Brighten, focus more on, well, living and making sure I hit my crits. So like I'll Brighten occasionally on turns where I probably don't really need to, but I like the safety.
Yeah.
Like triple worms.
Yes.
Yep.
I fucked
and
up
then
again
I like
because
doing
can't...
it on Swarm because you just stand still.
Oh. God, I can't. Like, dude, I'm going to be on like an insane pace, and I'm going to forget to fight Titan, and then I'm just going to lose the run and then quit speed running. Like,
put it on your
that's
like,
going to
put
happen.
it on like your splits or something, or like just like I don't know, find a way.
I will not remember. I literally will not. That's the thing. There is no reminding me other than just like prayer.
Or you could just be in call and we can just yell at you constantly during Titan. We could just say fight, fight.
I will forget. Bro literally turned 180 degrees to hit me. I'm not even joking. Turned 180 degrees, flipped, and hit me.
Oh my god.
My favorite.
Why
That's
are the worms like this?
The Titan classic.
Like, bro, what do you mean? That's just undodgeable. You don't get to just move 100. You don't just get to flip 180 degrees away from your trajectory, making it impossible to dodge. Like
Unless
the
you had
pathfinding
like
on these
foresight.
worms-
Unless like you somehow fucking became Shulk and saw the future.
Yeah, like these worms just feel like the RNG fucking piece of shit. Like it's just so bad.
I personally believe triple worms is the genuine worst attack in the game.
Just because it's so random.
Yeah. Wonder if he goes.
Dude, why is Chris at 43 HP? Where is everyone else?
I love 1 in 80. I mean, it's not always 1 in 81. I just call it that because the classic.
Dude, wait, why did I get an extra attack? I felt like I followed the the guide. Exactly.
Extra attack for what?
Gerson.
What attack? What was your last attack before the shells?
The other like blue shells, not the axes. Like it's. Did I? Maybe I forgot to
Did
take
you-
damage. Actually, you know what? I think I forgot to take damage
didn't
on
do
the first
kindergarten.
attack.
Yeah, kindergarten. Yeah, that's the point of kindergarten. It's the same number of
Because it
I
turns, but
forgot.
it replaces.
attack.
I forgot. So it was the same amount of turns. It was just.
Yeah,
It
it's just
just-
that you lost time because you took a longer attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't the turn count. It was just I forgot to take damage on. Right. Okay. That makes me feel better that I wasn't just a complete idiot like TP grazing was.
Yeah.
I was just
Honestly,
Yeah, you
my-
just need to get hit once, by the way, so you
Yeah.
can just
Yeah,
pick
I
your...
know.
My,
I just
and you know
forgot.
that you can just fucking spam the arrow keys while parrying, and it force parries.
Yeah. I do that. I do that like early on in the fight on like the more hectic attacks, and especially on diags. I don't do it.
Oh yeah, because it's hard to do that.
Yeah, on diags it's
Does
really hard to
parry
do it.
Even give TP?
It gives extra TP.
Yeah, if you
Really?
parry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, but every little bit helps.
Basically, I
I
think it gives
guess,
like
yeah.
1 full TP, while normal guard gives like 0.5 or something.
Yeah.
I don't think those are the exact numbers, but it's like it's something like that.
Fair enough.
I'll do one more practice fight. I'm not gonna do a run tonight, but
3-4 Chris.
Undodgeable.
Good force, Chris.
3-4 Chris. Mama threw up.
Ma, the whip.
Something night cell,
With a-
darknophobic.
with a night cell
vessel
system.
stare.
The vessel stare. I don't think anything is ever gonna be when a Strega cell says something so life
It's so good.
You gotta hit him with a Sonata
Sonata
stare.
stare.
That is so funny. You can't just match
All
it.
timer. Corporate system.
I messed up.
And Garamond.
Left
Yeah,
warps.
because it counts
are
as a
inconsistent
separate
sometimes.
input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a separate directional input.
There we go. Wow, what a nice second sanctuary. Man, that Fate Gerson fight went really well.
Yep.
True.
Banger. Just don't attack. A fire.
1, 2.
Just attack Quadron.
Dragons. Yes. No, actually,
I hate the shell. Ow.
The shell is definitely the hardest attack.
Ow. That
Oh
fucking
yeah, the Koopa shell.
smarts.
It's like it
Yeah.
is just you gotta get lucky. Just figure
I know
it out.
it aims at like where you are when it like where you were basically.
But like I think the way that it ricochets is still random.
Yeah,
though.
the ricochet is random, or at least like.
And I think you usually get hit by the ricochet.
Mhm. But definitely like the whole like it shoots where you were thing kind of throws people off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like it's still like a hard attack even in ACAB where you have a Shadow Mantle to reduce damage from the stars it produces.
Yeah.
Dynamax band. Okay. Now, can I get either of the items that I have that I'm able to get, please?
Also, I love the buffered wrong warps.
The two buffered wrong warps are just it's peak.
It's like second sanctuary skip was intentional. It feels like
yeah.
like they just make it as easy as possible to not save for it.
I wonder if someone like in development noticed the default point being on the other side and just decided, there's no reason to change it. We'll let them have fun.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
you
the
kooky
fact that
kids.
wrong warps were not patched,
Well, they were
Out
they
at
were soft
all.
they were soft patched.
but I mean, like the fact that they were still in the game at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like. Well, I think Toby doesn't like to mess with speedrunners that much.
Surprised that they were in 3 and 4 at all.
You know, I just realized. I think I forgot to do
them to just be
kindergarten again.
gone.
Yeah, what I recommend doing in Gerson fight is just immediately hold down the moment the fight starts.
Gotcha.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it's up to RNG again.
I totally
We're
did
also
forget to
died.
do it.
And Susie's dead. Great. Awesome. I don't have enough because I fucking...
I'm too good, I forget to take damage.
Suffering from success. Yeah, because I reloaded, I didn't have to like do the whole like thing where they like crouch entering the room. This is definitely because of like wrong warping out of the fountain room or something. I don't know why, but like that's the only thing that makes sense.
Even as I'm practicing this, I'm just having a blast playing this fight.
still
Like, it
got
might
it.
be my favorite. Unk still got it. It might be my favorite boss fight in the game. Maybe not thematically, but
Jevel's still my
Jevel
favorite.
or Knight for me.
I
really
gotta
like
support Unk.
Knight.
No, yeah, it's a good fight. They're all. I don't know that there's a bad.
Rules. Rules
Oh,
in chapter
okay.
3.
That-
That
yeah,
fight
that's-
is. I do not like that fight, even casually. I think it's bad. It is the
I think-
worst fight in the game.
I think the concept is as unique and kind of neat, but it's kind of a slog to play.
It's also just uncomfortable to play. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Like, even casually, it's a bad vibes fight. In speedruns, it's even worse. I'm not talking chapter 2 rules. I'm specifically talking chapter 3 rules.
Yeah, no,
Chapter 2 rules is fun. Because it's a neat
Until you
idea. It
get
doesn't
through
overstay
to-
its welcome. Like, it's
then-
fun.
And also it gave us the my favorite meme of just every rules pattern and how to counter them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's something funny about just getting a 3-turn and just being like, oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah, whereas, like,
Yeah.
the rules kind of overstays his welcome a little bit. The bit stops being funny at a certain point.
I still appreciate the chapter 3 fight just because I really like listening to the song, which you
Yeah,
barely
the
get to
song's
hear.
good, and I mean the humor is good. It's just that the fight itself is a little weird. Enemies do a lot of damage for the like barely any healing you get. Like it's I don't know.
It's a fight
It's
where,
a
like,
bad vibes fight for
like
me.
for me, like it's just like I'm not super bothered by it, just because you know it's fine, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
I can get annoyed, but it doesn't like actively piss me off or anything.
I don't know. It makes me feel icky to do, which like it's the only fight in the game that does that for me.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Dude, how are you supposed to dodge the fucking triple worms, man?
That's the neat thing. You don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the least I've ever gotten hit on the attack is like once, I think. Where I just got like a really good pattern where I
What?
was
How
able
did
to,
I
like,
get hit, man? I'm too bright.
on the swarm attack.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, just depending on when they lunge, you can get hit.
How am I not at 80 CP? What? Alright, well, hands. Oh, and everyone's dead. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you get like no TP. Dude, you get no fucking TP in this fight. How did I get the game over screen? I was pressing Z and enter.
Deltarune is a game that was programmed allegedly.
Deltarune. Classic
Me
Deltarune
win
funnies.
31 FPS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
I'm
So
glad
fucking
that that
funny.
got dealt with pretty much instantly.
Yeah, no, I think we were immediately like, yeah, no. And you know, it definitely helped that there were only like 2 people who ran on PS5.
Also, wouldn't that, like, in theory, across the whole game, save like 6 fucking minutes?
Someone did the math on Shay's current ACAB GPB. If it was on PS5, it would be 7 minutes faster.
I'm glad that was dealt with immediately. 7 minutes is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's all because Taddy was like, hey, that's a really fast hometown. What the fuck?
Also, because also the what was it, Geod? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But, they were like, like there's no way I'm getting times this good, basically. You know. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it makes sense that like, you know, like wouldn't notice it while doing a full game run. But like when you're running something as optimized as Chapter 1, when you start
And
seeing
they're suddenly
weird,
saving time
yeah, when you're
everywhere.
suddenly seeing weird time save while not really playing better, that's when you're like,
Yeah. Guard, come on.
It's one
Yeah,
thing when
I-
you're saving a lot of time in an all chapters run because, you know,
Mhm.
it's a longer category, so your time saves can be a bit bigger from just learning new stuff.
Yeah, or like sometimes the game just runs better.
Dude, I can't stop practicing this fight just because I'm having so much fun playing it.
Unk still
God
got
damn
it.
it. Unk still fucking got it. Like, I'm good to go on this fight, but I just keep playing it because it's fun.
Exactly.
If the game is fun,
Play it.
Why bother?
Why bother?
If the game is fun, why bother?
If the game is fun, don't.
a delayed game is bad. A brush game is bad.
Oh, it's
All
bad.
games are bad.
All games are
I hate
bad.
video
I
games.
hate
video
games.
Yes, hit. Literally hit. Only Ralsei the entire fight. Do it, please. Keep doing it. I feel like I had this fight fucking down last night, and now I can't even beat it once.
At least
And I
like, the
feel
good,
like no amount of practice will make this any easier.
At least the good thing is that like you can at least like bring in a healing item.
Yeah.
I think you have enough money to buy 2 Rhapsodies.
An AB?
Well, in AB you don't do any extra encounters, so.
I thought it was only one.
One Scar Elixir, but Rhapsodies are cheaper, but heal less.
Gotcha.
I just got sent.
I forgot to do kindergarten again. Dude.
One of the gifts of all times.
Truck.
Truck.
God. Truck. Truck.
You've been hit by. You've been
hit
struck
by
by.
truck.
Truck.
Ow! Ow!
I'm surprised they didn't get here.
Okay, I got enough. I will say, Slow Soul is surprisingly useful in Titan.
Yeah.
On which
no, it's-
attacks?
The swarm, like a lot of the swarm attacks it's really useful. Like Slow Soul between the Titan spawn and then turn on, like use normal speed to avoid the red things. That's what I've been doing.
Unk still got it. Buh.
Why is this being here so tanky?
Okay, remember to do kindergarten.
that's a Master Ball. Not.
Yeah, I'm no closer to understanding how these fucking worms work. Like, they just will turn at random angles. I missed every crit. I'm gonna get an extra attack.
Speaking of Titan,
Good luck. Fury fire. Oh,
Then you can't miss any crits at any percent, right?
in any percent, I think you can miss like 1.
You can miss.
I don't know.
From
I-
what the
I don't
90%
remember.
guidance says, you can miss 1 Susie crit and either a Chris or Ralsei or 3 of Chris or Ralsei crits, but no more.
I
than
see.
those.
I know there's
Yeah,
like also
so
like
I-
the really fast like Titan cycle as well. That's like optimal where you can like basically can't miss any.
Amazing. I love getting hit. I missed it by 1 TP because I got hit.
man.
Literally fucking unplayable, dude. Why do I even fucking bother? This shit is so annoying.
I didn't brighten. Oh well. I forgore.
Bro. I missed it by 1 because
Now that
I
know to
get
aim for
hit.
the eyes.
Yeah, I'm no closer to understanding how these fucking worms work. I just get lucky. Yes. Of course. Of course. That makes sense. I lost 2 turns. Wow.
I remembered to use the tension gem.
Bang.
Chris is almost dead.
Bang. No, man.
Dodging the axes attacking Gerson just feels so godlike, even though it's much more lenient than it looks.
It's much more like it's one of those attacks where it's like, oh, it feels so good when you get it, but like sometimes like when you don't get it, it's like, oh, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I can say I am sufficiently practiced in Gerson. God, that fight is.
Oh, sorry,
I might
I became queen there for a second.
Okay.
Okay, everyone is at full health.
I love
We
triple
can-
worms.
It's
Okay, and apparently Chris can just get fucking brought from full to low HP all at once. Awesome. Why is Chris uniquely a 2-shot? Like, why is Ralsei a 3-shot and why is Susie a 3-shot, but why is Chris a 2-shot? But only sometimes.
Okay. Ralsei's at 4 HP, but we ball.
Okay, I think I understand triple
And I
worm.
got the cycle turn save.
Nice.
Also, I think I understand how triple
Okay.
worm works. So with triple worm, what you gotta do is you gotta wait until the whatchamacallit, until the fucker, till they all sort of focus in on you, and then as soon as they focus in on you, you just dodge to the left or to the
Yeah,
right.
that's kind of what I've been doing. Although
Also, I'm so under on TP. And then I just don't have enough fucking HP.
I'm old.
I'm old.
So I have to dodge, and then I get hit by something that has a normal hitbox suddenly. Is Wrist Protector not on? Hello?
Alright, that was a good fight.
Yay.
I don't
Should
know,
I post
maybe-
my thumbnail in FLB? I think I'll do that.
Maybe.
Wait,
maybe
what did I even
there
get hit
was-
by? I literally moved into nothing and then got hit.
I'm trying to think. Maybe I probably could have saved a turn like outside the mask down from grazing, but I'd rather heal than die. Especially since Susie spent most of the fight on death's door. Yeah, and even when Ross's panic running, he still has his hands behind his back. He's committed.
Honestly.
Still not have enough TP. I lost 2 fucking turns and still didn't have enough TP. It feels random. It legit feels random how much you get from the pellets. Like, how did I lose 2 full turns to that? I got both worms and the hands and, like... It feels random. Maybe I'm just dog shit at the game.
I
It's
still
probably
don't.
true.
I still don't understand fully how Titan works. That's probably like a Jack question or something.
One shot. I don't know. Like, does every attack have its own damage values? Like,
I've
legit
never
don't.
noticed jumps and damage other than outside of like the turns where you know, you're attacking because you're not defending. I haven't noticed any.
Maybe
large...
that's it, yeah. Because Ralsei went from full to dead.
Yeah, because
Like,
I know
Ralsei got one shot.
Because I know sometimes damage looks inconsistent because sometimes you're not defending on certain turns.
But yeah, Ralsei just got one shot. Like, I don't know what you do there. Like, this boss was clearly not made for you to not have armor. Like,
The boss wasn't built around speedrunning.
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
built around not having armor.
I mean, I felt that in my fucking ACMR run. Another 5
Yeah.
deaths to Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I like how if you die enough, the treasure chests start stacking on top of each other.
Do they? I thought it only capped at...
Yeah, they cap. They like
Yeah, you
start
can-
stacking.
They start stacking.
Amazing.
Like, I think there's a cap, but when you, like, the cap causes them to start stacking on top of each other. Because there's only, like, enough space for, like, 3 or something.
I don't know if that's a bug or not, though.
Alright. 54-26 for first AB glitched run.
Nice.
Considering
It is wild how technically chapters 3 and 4 are shorter than chapter 2.
True.
Despite, like, in terms of casual playthroughs being way longer.
Well, not for me at least. My first playthrough of chapter 2 was like 4.5 hours long.
Well,
Although I'm also the exception in the 3 and 4 thing, where everyone said their like chapter 4 playthroughs were like way longer than chapter 3. Meanwhile, my chapter 4 playthrough was like slightly shorter than my chapter 3 playthrough.
amazing.
I mean, I guess it depends on how long you spend in the light world.
I mean, I tried to do as much as I could in the light world. Like half of my chapter 4 VOD is the light world stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I'm also like a fast reader, so. And you know, when I get to more linear sections, I do kind of end up like railroading myself.
Also depends on how much time you spend in the dark world too, like just how much extra shit you want to do, how many breaks you take.
Yeah. I know the only reason chapter 3 ended up being longer was because of I did the entire Shadow Mantle quest.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I had to stop midway through my playthrough, but I also spent like an hour fighting Knight before bed.
That is true.
I don't end up with enough TP, so I have to do this harder attack. Like, I don't know how I'm not getting enough TP. Just live, just live, just live, just live.
You know, so I uploaded my submission
got
for
it.
the
Hooray.
Jude's talent show as an unlisted video, and I think I should be complimented that it got copyrighted.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? That's a good thing, actually.
All right, well that's one down.
Yay. Apparently, great patrons can.
Yeah.
Okay, I will submit for a second. I thought I wasn't recording, but I was.
Okay, good.
I haven't fucking submitted any of my times yet. And I'm not sure if I will or not, because like I don't know, I don't care.
Yeah.
Fair.
You know what? I'm tempted to just say, fuck it, we ball, and pull out a all bosses run right
Just
now.
do it. That's literally what
Do you
I
know
just.
how to
That's
fight
literally.
Jevil?
But do I want to do glitched or glitchless?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like all chapters.
Sorry. Oh god, I can't even fight Jevil, let alone Mantle or Knight right now in a speedrun setting. I don't really feel like doing wrong warps right now, so I'm gonna just do glitchless.
I mean, like the only like wrong warps you really can do in a since it's a first run, you can just do the second sanctuary wrong warps, and then like I guess like the wrong warp that makes you old,